Yes, it seemingly never ends. Welcome to Change is Good, and we have another box of half dollars. Let's break into it. All right. Looks like a relatively normal box. I don't see anything silver. Well, let's find out what's inside. We're on roll number 6, and we have a variety. On the scope, I have a 1971D. And I'm sure a lot of you out there think that this is the FS101, the Cherry Picker's Guide variety. If you look here at the bottom, they're splitting here at the bottom, and the R. Here at the top of the U is extra thick with splits. Looks just like it, right? Well, look over here to the left. Now, how you know it's not the FS101? The FS101 has a regular shaped I and N. This one has a distorted I. On the upper left, you can see a little bit extra serif coming out. It's on splitting here on the upper right, and it's thicker here at the bottom. It's supposed to be flat, but it's actually convex. So this is actually DDO number 13 on Variety Vista. Another way you can tell these apart is by the mint mark placement. This one matches DDO number 13 on Variety Vista. Up here at the top, the T's also got some extra thickness in it and extra thick serifs on the up, right, and left. And look at the E. You can see that little split right there. The FS101 doesn't really have that kind of a split there. Another DDO number 13 on the board. I believe we found one in the last box. Now, let's get back to the hunt. We're on roll number 16, and we have an NIFC. 2010 Philadelphia. The vintage of 1.8 million. Let's get back to the hunt. We're on roll number 17, and we have another NIFC. It's a 2017 Philadelphia. Vintage of 1.8 million also. Also got a little bit of ring of death damage on it, but what can you do? Let's get back to the hunt. We're on roll number 22, and I've got something unusual here. 1971Ds are pretty well known for die clashes. I think I've got one here. If you're looking here out here in front of his nose, see those spots? I believe that's die clashing that didn't get polished out. Kind of cool looking. I'll definitely hold on to this one. This one's visible with the naked eye pretty easily. Pretty cool find. I do find some clashing, usually above the bridge of the nose and front of the forehead sometimes, but not usually this far out. Pretty cool find. I'll definitely keep it. Back to the box we go. We're on roll number 24. I just opened this roll and look what I see inside. It looks like an uncirculated silver coin. Probably a 40%er, but it is a nice shape by the edge. Let's see what we get. '68 Denver in pretty good shape. A little bit of a contact mark on the cheek, but not bad. Let's get back to the box. I just opened roll 29, and I'm going to tell you, this is good. Look at that edge there. It looks just like this other edge we found earlier, right? Nice uncirculated 40% silver coin. This one was a 68 Denver. But I want you to look and see what this one is. I'm just going to turn it around. Check it out. I have finally found it, the 1970D. Man, I've been looking at this coin for, God, over 2 years. I have finally completed the entire series by coin roll hunting. This was the last one. Only 2.15 million were minted, so this thing is pretty scarce, and they were only found in mint sets, so they're NIFCs. Man, this is history for me, folks. Wow. Well, I'm going to go ahead and get through the rest of this roll and continue the hunt. I'm on roll number 32, and I've got something on the scope that I've been talking about for a while, but I've never really kept one because I haven't found a good enough example. But this time I do have one. This is a 1971D. If you'll see that, there's a rim-to-rim die crack running right through the Y. That's also known as a pre-cud. Eventually, this section would have broken off and formed a cud on the die here, a broken out chunk of die. You can find these sometimes on the Y or the T, right above the T there. This is a pretty good example. I'm going to keep it. These sell for quite a bit over face online. There's a collectability for these. But that's the first example I found since this channel started that was actually worth showing. And now back to the box. Okay, now we're on roll number 33, and this box just keeps on getting better. I'm going to open this roll live in front of the camera so you see what I'm looking at. Check out that edge. Let's see what we got. It's a bell. It's a Franklin. 1963. It's like a Denver. That's the first 90% in the box. Man, I hope there's more. All right, I'm on roll number 34, the very next roll from that Franklin. Again, I'm going to open this live in front of the camera. Another silver edge. Let's see what we got here. Another bell. It looks like a Denver also. What year is it? 63 Denver again. I'll take it. That's 2 in a row. This box is getting hot. Same roll, and I've got another find. It's 2020 Denver NIFC 3.4 million mintage. Let's keep going. I'm on roll number 41, and it looks like I'm back on the silver. Right there, 5th coin in. So we got, I think it's a 40%er. 67. I'll definitely take it. Let's keep going. I just opened up roll number 45, and it continues. Here we go. Silver just keeps on coming. Another 1963 Franklin. This time it's a Philly. That's what I like to see. Roll number 49. It's not over yet. Third coin in, looks like a 40. 68 Denver. Silver just keeps on coming. We're on the same roll, and I have NIFC, a 2002 Philadelphia. Mintage of 3.1 million. Now it's time for the last roll. Well, it appears we'll end this box with a variety. In the scope, I have a 1971 Philadelphia. If you look at the lettering and states, look at the bottom serifs of the S's. They're nice and round versus being sharp. That's a key to distinguishing this variety from a regular die. Normally there's a split serif right there, but it's damaged so you can't really see it. But if you go over here to the ERICA in America, you'll see notching, actually the entire word really, but if you look up close, you can see the notches in the E right there from the bottom all the way through the top. And in the R, there's also a nice little split serif right there. If you look at the I, there's a little bit of a notch there, and the C is hard to see, but if you look at the A, you can see it there as well. Nice little split right there. This is DDR number 1 on Variety Vista. Not the easiest variety to find because it's hard to see it. The epic box is complete. We had a total of 15 finds, 3 Franklin Halves, 163 Philly, 263 Denvers, 4 40%ers, 67, 268s, and the find of the hunt, a 70D on the end of a roll with no damage somehow. That's a miracle. 4 NIFCs, a 2002P, a 2010P, a 2017P, and a 2020 Denver. And 2 varieties, a 1971P DDR number 1 that can be found on Variety Vista, and a 1971D DDO number 13 that can also be found on Variety Vista. We had 2 minor mint errors. Had this minor die clash. You can see it in front of the, kind of in front of his eyes toward the eye on Liberty. A little spotting there. And a pre-cud over on the Y on this 1971D. Man, thank you all for watching. This was an epic box. This is going to go down in my personal history book if I ever make one. Please like, share, and subscribe. And the good news is I have 3 more boxes from the same bank, from the same delivery with this box. So this could get better. I hope it does. Thank you for watching.